Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, August 15, 2022. In order to keep everything in balance today, you may need to be honest and blunt about someone's fanciful notion of the situation. Feel free to burst the bubble of someone's ego. It might not be in your nature to want to make waves at this time, but more than likely, this sort of action will be for the betterment of all. No one can argue with the truth, so feel free to announce it to the world. You might be in the mood to do some traveling today with your romantic partner. It's a good day for a quest of some sort. If you want to go out of town, you might enjoy a day trip somewhere. If you're currently single, the romantic, upbeat energy of the day could lend itself to inviting a friend out with you. Don't be shy about creating a special time with someone new who attracts you. You might find that you are stirred up about something. Maybe you feel that a coworker is being mistreated on the job. Or perhaps you are involved with a political issue that inspires your passions. You might even be trying to improve things for your community through some activism. Whatever your goals, you'll find it exciting to pursue them directly. Dare to speak up and to have your voice heard. Change, even when it is for the better, can still sometimes be hard. It seems to be taking you a while to adjust to your recent professional good fortune. Your new job means a lot of increased responsibility. As excited as you are about the challenge, and certainly the extra money will come in handy, you can't quite shake your worry that you won't succeed. Just chalk these feelings up to cold feet. You'll get over your jitters soon enough. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. You have one idea, you know who has another. Even though this isn't exactly a romance yet, you still might want to treat it as one. Every relationship requires some degree of compromise. You come under intense scrutiny and react badly to criticism you might receive from people you care about most. Emotional outbursts lead you to say things you later regret. It is probably best if you try and remove yourself from any tense situation to a quiet place where you're able to reflect on how you feel. A letter or phone call concerning potential positive changes in your financial situation might have your mind buzzing over possibilities for your future. You might be a bit worried over whether or not you'll be able to make the most of this break, but your innate practicality should enable you to face it in an objective, efficient way. So there's no need to worry. Give it some thought, and make your decision when it all comes through. You'll be more willing to break from routine on this day. And this can do you a world of good. This will be especially true if you are often required to work within a strict and structured format. If you don't get a chance to reach beyond this, your life can become terribly dull. This vibration can see you in a bolder and more daring frame of mind. Go on out and try something outside of the norm and enjoy yourself. It is likely that you will succeed at whatever you set out to accomplish today. If you have been held back by worries over the integrity of a relationship or the long-term prospects of a partnership, you can dispel those concerns today by confronting the person directly. You just may find that she was having the same feelings about you. Openness and honesty are the key words for today. Use them liberally. 3 days after Mars left your relationship sector, Jupiter moves into his final 3 weeks in direct motion here. This comes just as the Moon's monthly visit to Libra has seen it clash with the remaining planets in your relationship sector, just as all three are slowing down and within 21 days will all be in retrograde motion. The Moon will leave you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, just as the relationship gods prepare to open the doors to the past. While Mars' departure from your relationship sector 3 days ago has taken away the urgency, over the next 21 days the remaining 3 planets will all turn retrograde. With all 3 slowing down, the brakes have come on, and this is making it easier to relax into the journey and at the same time, harder to sweat the small stuff. Our eyes in the sky. The Pisces moon soars through the sky this morning, amping up our charm and intuition. We should all be feeling a little pep in our step, and our minds will be very active. Pisces energy can be a bit overstimulating for some, so be sure to check in with your breath throughout the day and take a timeout when you need one. The stars shine brightly in the communication realm as the moon opposes Mercury this morning. This aspect helps us feel confident in our knowledge and achievements and ready to share information with the world. Your social media accounts will be on fire, so be sure to post a flattering pic. Communication will be at a peak all day, which could cause some burnout as we near the evening. A gentle connection between Uranus and the moon could cause a little bit of mental wonkiness, but we'll still feel driven to chat with others and check social media. Do yourself a favor and unplug sometime after nightfall. If the social media activity, texting and general chattiness goes too late into the evening, you might end up with a touch of insomnia. That beautiful brain of yours will still be active and hungry for information, though, so put on a nature documentary before bed to help lull you to sleep. The cosmic weather is quiet today until afternoon, when the moon opposes Mercury in Virgo, provoking irrational thought. We are especially sensitive as the moon transits Pisces. Certain ideas make sense to us on a conceptual level that we have trouble expressing logically. But that won't stop us from trying. The problem is that when we attempt to communicate our sentiments, we polarize our feeling state and our intellect. This can lead to unease, confusion, or analysis paralysis, as we mix up facts and potential fiction. Our interactions with others get scrambled. We become frustrated that our conversation partner doesn't get what we're trying to say. We will be much better off processing our thoughts through a creative medium now. By sharing our feelings through music or writing, our ideas remain open to interpretation. Others can then connect with us emotionally by bearing witness instead of sharing a reciprocal dialogue. In the evening, the moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprises. Too much weight today has been placed on trying to rationalize our circumstances. At this time, something happens to shock us out of this expectation. We realize that we have been taking things too seriously, that life is baffling, and that we should enjoy the ride. Our intuition and instincts harmonize. We come to sudden realizations that reshape how we relate with others. We could also learn new information, receive unexpected news, or experience a synchronicity that bears special significance. The stress of the day rolls off our backs as we throw up our hands and submit to the universe's grand plan.